This is Dr. Lou Cella, Doctor of Sport and Performance Psychology, and in this video we're going to talk about Flexbone football as it applies to leadership, play calling, injury prevention, skill development, and position coaching. So that's what we're going to do in this video today, because these are all hot coaching topics and we're going to hit on all of them within the Flexbone triple option offense right now. What is leadership? Leadership is the best leaders have the best followers. How do you have a great follower? They're people that just are loyal and obedient to you, and they know how to get from point A to point B. The bottom line is you're able to navigate a process where they can get from point A to point B with loyalty and obedience. That's true leadership. Play calling. I've talked about this in endless videos, how to play call. You can probably recite it in your sleep if you watch all these videos. Play calling, it's all built in. You run the dive, which is also known as zone dive. If you get 4 yards, you run the dive again. If you don't get 4 yards on the dive and the defender over the tackle takes the B back, you run midline triple option. If he doesn't, you run trap. If the Mike blitzes, you toss it. Anything else, you throw it down the field. That's the offense. Those are your 5 smooth stones. But if you have a slingshot and you know how to use the first stone right, which is the dive, you'll never need the other 4 because you'll slay Goliath. That's play calling. Injury prevention. A lot of injuries are out of your control, but here's what's under your control. Soft tissue injuries. How do you eliminate soft tissue injuries? You get the blood flow of your players from your toes to their brain to warm up to the point where they can break a sweat. That can take about 90 seconds. So what you want to do is you want to do agilities that basically get them to break a sweat. Once they break a sweat, you can start running plays. Eliminating soft tissue injuries is something you can control. Bones, that's a whole different world. But you don't need to spend 10 minutes getting your players warmed up. You need about 90 seconds, if that. If you do it fast enough, you might be able to do it faster than that. Also, don't be afraid to utilize a football when you warm your players up, so you can combine ball security with the warm-up. So making sure your Q's, A's, receivers chin the ball, fingertips on the nose of the ball. B-backs are 5 points of pressure on the ball, both fingertips on both noses. Get them into that habit with the warm-up. But once again, with the warm-up, all that matters is they break a sweat, because from their toes to their brain, their core body temperature goes up, and that's what eliminates soft tissue injuries. Soft tissue injuries start when they're cold, and then they go from that real fast into something too fast. That's where the tissues break down. Okay. Point I'm trying to make here is don't spend a ton of time on it. You want to spend you do a couple exercises and then start running plays, because attention span is on the line and you're already, too many coaches spend too much time on it. I want you to spend less. Get your players to sweat and then run plays. Skill development. Skills are best developed when everybody's together. You're not going to develop your quarterback without the offensive line in front of him. You're not going to develop the B-back without him getting the ball from the quarterback. You're not going to develop your A-backs without them getting the ball from the quarterback. You're not going to develop the receivers in this offense without the offensive line. There's too many things, too many people are dependent on doing their job based on other people. You'll develop skills when you make them do it fast, and you make them do it a lot, and you make them do it with everybody there. You want to be ahead of the game of everybody else. Just run persistent plays perfectly. And that's where you'll get skill development. Finally, position coaching. Coaches love titles. They love titles. They love them. It's not about their freaking title. It's about the W's that go after your name as being the head coach. It's their job during practice to basically hold a bag, recite coaching points, and be done. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Paul Johnson's bullets drill, the greatest drill that God ever created, to run the triple option offense. It's not even close. Coaches, go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials. Every single one of those clients did Paul Johnson's bullet drill and won big. Every single freaking one of them. For the bullet drill, you want your coaches holding the bags. Your players will get more out of a coach holding a shield in the proper alignment than if he went one-on-one against a second-team athlete in your program. I'm going to tell you that right now. Your players will get more out of an adult holding a shield than going against a second-team player. Are there exceptions? Yeah. If you're at a big school and you have great depth, yeah, maybe that's a variable. But most of you that come to me aren't in that situation. Your assistant coaches give a better look holding a shield than your second-team players do. And you need your second offense to be running plays. Paul Johnson's bullet drill is the greatest drill to develop the triple option offense. I can't begin to tell you this enough. I know it's different than what you've done, but that's what I'm trying to get you to do, is to get past what you know. This is not Joel Osteen's church. I'm not trying to get you to come as you are and leave as you are. I'm trying to get you to change so you can win now. Stop being the man you are today and get better now. Paul Johnson's bullet drill. Go balls deep on it. You'll get great fast. So as far as position coaching goes, get your coaches to hold a shield, recite some coaching points, call it a day. If you can get your kids to go from point A to point B, you're doing more than what most coaches in this country are doing, because most coaches in this country are distracted, discouraged, and they're a freaking mess right now. Be better than that. You want to get there? Call me right now. My number's on the thumbnail of this video, so is my website. Triple Option Football Academy, Triple Option Football Academy camps are going to show you how. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials. You can see all the success stories that come from the camps in the academy. Academy's $9.97. You get it for 2 years. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com to learn more. Give me a call and let's start winning 3, 4, 5 plus more games this year. So there we go. Leadership, play calling, injury prevention, skill development, position coaching. There's your answers. Go win. Call me now so I can help you. Talk soon.